Hey, this is Jeff Rose from dollarsandroses.com, and today we want to show you how to start blogging in 4 easy steps. My wife keeps telling me that she gets tons of people, friends, readers from her blog that want to start a blog that just don't know how. So today we want to show you in 4 easy steps how to get going. So without further ado, let's begin. First thing you need to do is you need a domain. Quickest, easiest way to do it is go to GoDaddy.com and use your little search for domain box right here and type the domain and hit go to see if the domain is available. If the domain isn't available, then you can always add a word at the beginning or end to find the domain for your liking. And a quick example on my blog, goodfinancialsense.com, Financial Sense was the blog I wanted, the blog name I wanted, but it wasn't available. So I added Good Financial Sense, and the rest is history. So you can play with some words and kind of go from there. So that's the first thing you need to do is pick a domain and buy it at GoDaddy. The next thing you need to do is find a hosting company. Where are you going to host the site? Now you can do this on GoDaddy, but we would encourage you to go with a third-party hosting provider. And one of the ones that I use for most of my blogs is Lunar Pages. Lunarpages.com, which you can see here. And basically you go there once you have your domain from GoDaddy and set up an account. And once you set up an account, you'll get all the information you need to get set up. And they'll want to know your main domain name, which you can see here, houseofroseblog.com, and all that good stuff. So once you get your domain and then you get your hosting through Lunar Pages, now the next thing you need to do is change the name server on your domain with GoDaddy. And I don't really want to show you how to do it here. I'm going to show you that in a separate video. But seriously, it takes you only 3 minutes. All you're doing is telling GoDaddy where to point your domain, where to point it to, what hosting company, so what address, and that's what the name server is. I'm sorry to use a technical term, but it's just changing your address. So once you do that, then you're going to come back to Lunar Pages. And once you log in, you'll see the control panel. So click here. And then it will take you to one more screen, which is your C panel, and then select that here. And here you go. This is the back end to your hosting company, your hosting provider, and your domain should already be set up. So the only thing that you're really looking for right now, I know there's a lot of information here, so please don't get overwhelmed, but all you're looking for is go down to software and services and look for this Softaculous. And I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's close enough. So once you see that, click that button, and you'll look for the big W. That is the logo for WordPress right here. And once you hover over there, you're just going to click Install. And here you're going to see, you should see your domain that you registered already pre-selected. It's the only drop down. If you want to add more domains like we've done here, you'll be able to do that. But this is your main domain. So in directory, you leave that as is here. Next thing, database name. I always just leave this blank. I always just delete that. And same thing with table prefix. Here is your site name. That's your actually URL name. So if you want to change it here, now you can change it here, or you can change this in the WordPress backend. It's completely your call. But the last thing is changing your admin username and password. This is what you're going to be using to log into your WordPress blog. Now, I want to take a moment here to stress how important it is. So with all WordPress blogs, the default username is admin. So for anybody that sets up a username with WordPress, it's always going to be admin. And a lot of people don't change that. I strongly encourage you to do that because a lot of hackers know that the WordPress default username is admin, and it makes it that much easier to hack your site. So make sure you're using a strong username and a strong password for your WordPress blog. And then choose your email address where you want these instructions to be emailed. So if you have a personal Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever email address. And then all you're going to do is click install. Once you hit that button, it literally takes you less than a minute or two to get it installed. And then you're going to get an email saying, congratulations, your host has been, or your domain, WordPress has been installed on your domain correctly. And then you can actually go to your domain and you should be able to see it. It's going to look a lot less prettier than this. They're going to give you a basic hosting, a basic website, a template for your host. And for you to log in, all you got to do is go to yourdomainname.com/WP-admin, just like you see here. And that stands for WordPress-admin. Once you do that, take you to the WordPress username and login. And here's where you're enter in your strong username and password. And once you enter in your strong username and password, this is the behind the scenes of a WordPress blog. So here's how you upload new posts, new pages, basically do everything. If you're just logging in for the first time to WordPress, they're going to have a little pop-up box that kind of has an introduction. If you don't know anything what you're doing, watch the quick little tutorial. It'll help you out. It'll answer a lot of your questions. And after that, you are ready to start blogging. Congratulations. If you got any more questions on how to get started with blogging, please feel free to ask us. You know where to find us, dollarsandroses.com. We'll see you all soon.